Hello and welcome to all. Today's topic is internet. First question is what is the internet? The internet is the largest computer network in the world, connecting millions of computers. When someone says a computer is online, it is just another way of saying it is connected to the internet. Here is brief introduction to the internet. The first workable prototype of the internet came in late 60s with the creation of ARPANET or Advanced Research Projects Agency Network. It is funded by the US Department of Defense. ARPANET uses packet switching to allow multiple computers to communicate on a single network. ARPANET adopted TCP/IP on January 1983, and from there, researchers began to assemble the network of networks that became the modern Internet. The online world became more famous from 1990 when computer scientist Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web or WWW. While it is often confused with the internet itself, the WWW or web is actually just the most common means of accessing data online in the form of website and hyperlink. Some popular internet terms. First term is server. What is server? A server is a computer with a software program set up for serving web pages for other users. The server computer coupled with server software listens for inquiries from a client computer. Second term is host, a computer that is used to transfer data on the internet. Third term is web hosting. Web hosting is a service that allows someone to post a website onto the internet. Websites are hosted or stored on the special computer called server. Next term is DNS. DNS stand for Domain Name System. It is a large database of domain names and their correspondent internet address. For example, bbdu.ac.in correspond to its unique IP address 35.154.111.203. Next topic is what is an IP address? An IP or Internet Protocol address is an unique number used to identify a computer on the Internet. If you are connected to the Internet, you must have a unique network number, which is an IP address. An example of IP address is 207.168.6.12. There are four numbers ranging from 0 to 255 separated by a dot. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is a coding language used to tell a browser how to place pictures, text, multimedia, and links to create a web page. Hypertext is text on a web page that links to another document or web page. Home page. A home page is the main page of a website where visitor or user can find hyperlinks to other pages on the site. By default, the home page is index.html. Home page may also be referred to as front page or loading page. Next popular internet term is cookie. Cookies are files that contains small pieces of data like a username and password that are exchanged between a user computer and a web server to identify a specific user. and improve their browsing experience. For example, cookies let website recognize users and recall their individual login information and preferences such as sports, news, politics, and many more. Shopping sites use cookies to track items user previously seen, allowing the sites to suggest other goods they might like. Cookies are created when user visit a new website and the web server sends a short stream of information to their web browser. Next topic is hashtag. A hashtag is a simple form of metadata for posts on social media sites such as Twitter and Instagram. It allows you to mark your post so that others can easily find it. Next topic is HTTP. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol and is the foundation of today's web. It provides a procedure for a web browser to request information from a server hosting a website, then display that information to you. HTTPS, the secure version of HTTP, protects you by encrypting your session. Next term is blog. A blog is a website consisting of articles or posts typically associated with a single person or organization. Blogs can address a wide range of topics from politics to food culture to the arts. They can be the work of a single author or a group of contributors. Next topic is ISP. ISP stands for Internet Service Provider, a company that delivers internet access to subscribing customer. Telnet. Telnet is a command that allows one to remotely access another computer. Next topic is Apache. Apache is the most popular web server software. It enables a computer to host one or more websites that can be accessed over the internet using a web browser. Last topic is search engine. Google, AltaVista, InfoSeek, and Yahoo are all search engines. They index millions of sites on the web so that web servers like you and me can easily find websites with the information we want. By creating indexes or large databases of websites based on titles, keywords, and the text in the pages, search engines can locate relevant websites when users enter search terms or phrases or keywords. When you are looking for something using a search engine, it is a good idea to use words like and, or, and not to specify your search. Using these Boolean operators, you can usually get a list of more relevant sites. Connecting to the internet, there are a number of different ways to access the internet. Many of you may be familiar with dial-up, but there are also newer, faster ways. There are five major types of internet access: dial-up, ISDN, ADSL, wireless internet connection, and internet over satellite. First method is dial-up, which makes telephone calls to an ISP to transmit data. You cannot make or receive phone calls while connected via dial-up to the internet. ADSL, which uses a special modem to transform your existing phone lines into high-speed phone lines. ADSL is the most common type of broadband connection and easiest to set up at home. Most ADSL service requires that you have a telephone line. Next is ISDN or Integrated Services Digital Network. ISDN is the original high-speed internet device. ISDN service is basically a telephone-based network system that operates by a circuit switch or dedicated line. It can transmit data and phone conversation digitally over normal telephone lines. Next is wireless internet connection, which uses mobile phone network to connect to your internet. Next is internet over satellite. Internet over satellites is another way to connect to the internet through a satellite connection. Internet uses first, the internet has spread globally into everything than we could imagine. There are hardly people who do not rely on the internet for their daily life. Internet has emerged in such a way that we happen to use it to run our daily life in some way. The uses of the internet are endless. A few of them are as follows. First, communication. With internet, communication has become better and easier. One can call and talk to someone over the internet. Video calls are an interesting option with communication through internet. Mailing or email is another form of communication which is widely used in daily corporate life. Second application or second use is send and receive email. Person uses email for sharing information, data, files, photos, videos, business communication, and any other files with others. This had enabled faster communication between people and improved business efficiency. Email has reduced the usage of paper and reduced load on physical mail system. Download files. This is the major use of internet. FTP is the file transfer protocol that enables data exchange between two stakeholders over internet media in a secure way. The data exchange may occur between two business entities or customers with businesses and vice versa. Normally, email restricts the size of file that can be shared, and also it is not secured to share sensitive and confidential data across public network. Next, post your opinion to a news group. Information, ideas, views, and opinions on any social political issues are exchanged. The political and social organizations make use of this platform in promoting their interest among the public. Chatting Chatting applications are good for more than just texting. You can use them for sending video message and audio message too. These features make your interaction more interesting and also more vibrant and lifelike. And you get to do all this in a real time. Businesses. The corporate world relies on internet for file sharing, data transfer, internal communication and external communication and many other purposes. In simple words, internet forms the base of corporate today. Shopping. The internet enables the selling of goods and services in online mode. There are many e-commerce platform vendors like Amazon, Ola, who uses several product services available in the market and sell them through their portal to customers. Products are purchased by platform vendors stored in their warehouse, packed and distributed by them in their own brand. Customers get a good discount and they don't have to visit physical stores. Entertainment Internet has definitely take the entertainment to next level. Previously, the people used to get entertainment through televisions and movie theater, sometimes cricket stadium. But nowadays, all the shows, movies, and matches are available live, so people can watch those shows if they have some problem with cable connection or TV. Moreover, if we missed a particular show, we have apps to watch those shows with the help of internet with reduced advertisement compared to those in televisions. They can watch their favorite entertainment programs any number of times they wish for. Internet applications and internet application does something for end users. It is generally not concerned with how data is actually transmitted between the host. Some internet applications are www or World Wide Web. Although many people uses the term www and internet together, while the internet was developed in the late 60s, the World Wide Web emerged in the early 90s. Since then, www has grown one of the more widely used internet services. The World Wide Web consists of a worldwide collection of electronic documents. Each electronic document on the web is called a web pages, which can contain text, graphics, animation, audio, and video. Additionally, web pages usually have built-in connections to the other documents. Some web pages are static, others are dynamic. Visitor to a static web page can see the same content all time. With a dynamic web page, by contrast, visitor can customize some or all of the viewed content, such as desired stock codes, weather, for a reason. A website is a collection of related web pages and associated items, such as documents and pictures, stored on a web server. A web server is a computer that delivers requested web pages to your computer. The same web server can store multiple websites. Browsing the web. A web browser or browser is application software that allows user to access and view web pages. To browse the web, you need a computer or mobile device that is connected to the internet and has a web browser. The more widely used web browser for personal computers are Internet Explorer, Firefox, Opera, etc. With an internet connection established, you start a web browser. The browser retrieves and displays a starting web page, sometimes called the browser's home page. The initial home page that is displayed in once selected by your web browser, you can change your web browser's home page at any time. Internet-enabled mobile device such as smartphone uses a special type of browser called a micro browser, which is designed for their small screens and limited computing power. Many websites design web pages for display on a micro browser. Web addresses. A web page has unique address called a URL, Uniform Resource Locator of addresses. For example, the home page of the BBD University has http colon double slash bbdu.ac.in as its web address. A web browser retrieves a web page using its web address. A web address consists of a protocol, domain name, and path to a specific web page or location on a web page. Many web page addresses begin with http colon double slash The HTTP, which stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol, is a set of rules that defines how pages transfer to the internet. Navigating web pages. Most web pages contain hypertext or hypermedia links. Hypertext refers to a link in text-based document, whereas hypermedia combines text-based links with graphic, audio, video links. Searching the web. The web is a worldwide resource of information. A primary reason that people use the web is to search for specific information, including text, picture, music, and video. The first step in successful searching is to identify the main idea or concept in the topic about which you are seeking information. Search engine. A search engine is helpful in locating information for which you do not know an exact web address or not seeking a particular website. Next application of internet is email. Email, short for electronic mail. Email is information stored on a computer that is exchanged between two users over telecommunication. Email is a message that may contain text files, images, or other attachments sent through a network to a specific individual or group of individuals. To send and receive email messages, you can use an email program, also known as email client, such as Microsoft Outlook. When using an email client, a server that stores and delivers your message is used. This server is often hosted by your ISP but can be another internet company. An email client needs to connect to a server to download new email, whereas email stored online is always available to any internet connected device. Some popular email services providers are Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo, MSN. FTP. FTP is a protocol for staging files over internet. Although transferring files from one system to another is very simple and straightforward, but sometimes it can cause problems. For example, two systems may have different file conventions. Two systems may have different ways to represent text and data. Two systems may have different directory structures. FTP protocol overcomes these problems by establishing two connections between hosts. One connection is used for data transfer and another connection is used for control connection for different format. Advantage of FTP: speed. One of the biggest advantage of FTP is speed. Second advantage of FTP is efficient. It is more efficient as we do not need to complete all the operations to get the entire file. Security. To access the FTP server, we need to log in with the username and password. Therefore, we can say that FTP is more secure. Back and forth movement. FTP allows us to transfer the files back and forth. Suppose you are a manager of the company. You send some information to all the employees and they all send information back on the same server. Search engine. A web search engine or internet search engine is a software system that is designed to carry out web searches, which means to search the World Wide Web in a systematic way for particular information specified in a textual web search query. The search results are generally presented in a line of result, often referred to as search engine result pages. The information may be mixed of links to web pages, images, video, articles, research papers, or other types. Some common search engines are Google, Yahoo, Bing. Next application of internet is chatting. Online chat may refer to any kind of communication over the internet that offers a real-time transmission of text messages from sender to receiver. Chat messages are generally sorted in order to enable other participants to respond quickly. Thereby, a feeling similar to a spoken conversation is created, which differentiate chatting from other text-based online communication forms such as internet forum and email. Online chat may address point-to-point communication as well as multicast communications from one sender to many receivers. Video conferencing, it enables direct face-to-face communication across networks via web cameras, microphones, and other communication tools. Video conferencing can enable individuals at far location to participate in meeting on short notice with time and money savings. The technology is also used for telecommuting in which employees work from home. When video conferencing is used in education, it is easier to have interactive communication between teacher to teacher or teacher to classroom or classroom to classroom with students in different places. E-commerce, short for electronic commerce, is a business transaction that occurs over an electronic network such as internet. Anyone with access to a computer or mobile device, an internet connection, and a means to pay for purchased goods or services can participate in e-commerce. Some people uses the term m-commerce to identify e-commerce that takes place using mobile devices. Popular uses of e-commerce by consumers include retail, finance, travel, entertainment, and health. User can purchase just about any product or service on the web, including groceries, flowers, books, computer, and many more. They can also pay bills. Three types of e-commerce are business to business. First is business to business, second is business to consumer, and last consumer to consumer. Business to consumer or B2C e-commerce consists of the sale of goods and services to the general public. For example, Apple has B2C websites. Instead of visiting a retail store to purchase an iPod, customer can order one directly from Apple's website. A customer visits an online business through an electronic storefront, which contains product description, images, and a shopping cart. The shopping cart allows the customer to collect purchases. When ready to complete the sale, the customer enters personal data and the method of payment, which should be through a secure internet connection. Next type of e-commerce is consumer to consumer or C2C. This type of e-commerce occurs when one consumer sells directly to another, such as in an online auction. With an online auction, users bid on an item being sold by someone else. The highest bidder at the end of the bidding period purchases the item. eBay is one of the more popular online auction websites. Third type is B2B. Most e-commerce actually takes place between businesses, which is called B2B or business to business e-commerce. Businesses often provide goods and services to other businesses such as online advertisement, recruiting, credit, sales, market research, technical support, and training. Thanks.